Filipinos are some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet, but just because they're welcoming doesn't mean they're rolling out the red carpet for every tourist that steps off the plane.
Uh, why isn't anyone asking for a selfie with me? I thought they love foreigners here.
Filipinos are naturally polite and accommodating, but they're not going to treat you like a celebrity just because you're visiting. Some tourists act like they're walking through a fan club meet and greet. Newsflash, guys, no one here is impressed just because you can say mabuhay in a terrible accent.
Guys, look! I can say mabuhay! I'm a Filipino now, right? Right?
It's great to learn the language, engage with people, but yeah, don't expect a standing ovation just for saying a few words in Tagalog. The Philippines is very welcoming. Just don't act like they should throw you a parade. Unless, of course, you're buying free Jollibee for everyone, then we can talk. The Philippines is an incredible place to experience new cultures, food, and ways of life, but sometimes tourists treat everyday local life like it's some kind of exotic safari adventure.
Here we are, deep in the wilds of Manila, surrounded by these mysterious creatures known as Filipinos.
Relax, buddy. This isn't an episode of National Geographic. This is just Tuesday for the people who live here.
Oh my goodness, you see me? I'm eating real street food. Look at me, I'm basically a local now, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to try new things, but remember, what feels exotic to you is just normal, everyday life for the people here. Pro tip, if you really want to experience the Philippines, talk to the people. Respect the culture and immerse yourself. Enjoy the adventure. But don't act like you just discovered Filipino culture. It's been here much longer before your plane landed. The Philippines is a great place for budget travelers, no doubt. But if you keep pointing out like how cheap everything is, you might not be making the best impression.
Wait, this fresh coconut is only 30 pesos? That's like 50 cents. I'm basically a millionaire here.
It's so cheap here. Yeah, for you, because you're earning in dollars and euros. For locals, that cheap meal is just normal life and may be considered too expensive. Just keep in mind that it's not cheap for necessarily everyone.
Dude, a whole meal costs less than like a Starbucks coffee. We should totally live here.
Believe me, it's great to enjoy budget-friendly travel, but instead of constantly like talking about how cheap things are, just appreciate the good value and support local business. Pro tip, you wouldn't want to walk into like a McDonald's back home shouting, "Oh my God, a burger for $4?" It's not any different here. If you love the prices, keep it to yourself, or better yet, use the savings to support local vendors and leave a good impression for foreigners. Filipino churches aren't just tourist attractions, believe it or not. They're also important places of worship. If you're visiting, it's a good idea to show a little extra respect. And probably don't go walking in there dressed like you're headed to a beach party. I mean, no one's asking you to show up in like a three-piece suit or anything. Just put on some clothes, a scarf, decent shirt, maybe some pants for a change. Rule of thumb, fellas, no nipples should be showing. Crazy, I know this, but nip slips are not church appropriate.
Whoa, look at this place. It's so fancy. Let's take a selfie over by the big altar where the dead guy is.
It's great to appreciate the beauty of these churches, but remember, people come here to pray, not for a photo shoot.
Hello? Yeah, I can talk. I'm just in some old church. It smells like a bag of farts in here anyways. What's going on?
If you need to chat, please just simply step outside. Keeping your voice low and being mindful of people praying is always most appreciated. Pro tip, treat churches the way you would treat a friend's home, with kindness, respect, and maybe a few less nip slips. If you wouldn't act like that in the Vatican, yeah, don't do it here either. God's still watching, even if you're on vacation. In the Philippines, meals are meant to be enjoyed, not rushed. So if your food takes a little longer than you're used to, don't freak out, don't worry. It's all part of the experience. And this is a good time to practice your patience.
Why is the service so slow? I ordered like 5 minutes ago.
Wow, 5 whole minutes? Call the United Nations, man. This is like a human rights violation.
Hello? Can someone refill my water, please?
Okay, relax, buddy. Deep breaths. You're in the Philippines, where things move at island time. This isn't a New York power lunch. It's a laid-back dining experience.
Dude, We totally just had a full meal for like $5. Unbelievable!
Yeah, and that $5 didn't come with a personal butler, Karen. If you want a silver platter service, maybe consider spending more than the price of a Jollibee combo meal. Pro tip, slow down, enjoy the moment, and remember, the best things in life, including food, are well worth the wait. The Philippines is an incredible country, no doubt, but sometimes tourists can't help comparing it to other places they've been. Here's a tip, just enjoy it for what it is.
This is nice, but honestly, Bali had like way better waffles.
Every place is different, right? Bali has Bali vibes, Thailand has Thailand vibes, and the Philippines, well, they've got 7,641 islands, each with its own unique magic. So just relax and enjoy where you are now. Enjoy the moment that you're in.
It's good, but I think I like the street food in Bangkok more. What do you think?
Okay, then go back to Bangkok, Brad. The Philippines isn't here to be a discount version of your last vacation. Instead of ranking everything, why not just enjoy the amazing food right in front of you? Because, again, every country has its own thing. Thailand has temples, Bali has overpriced smoothie bowls, and the Philippines, we've got 7,641 freaking islands. Pick one and enjoy. Mabuhay! Pro tip, though, travel isn't about finding what's better. It's about appreciating what makes each place special. And trust me, the Philippines has a lot to love.
Wow, life here is so simple, so raw. They have so little, yet they're so happy!
Yeah, Karen, tell us more about how inspiring it is that people are struggling to survive. Oh, so profound. Meanwhile, those kids just want to finish their game, not be your next Instagram moment. Look, I get it though. You came here to find yourself, but poverty isn't a travel aesthetic. It's real life for a lot of people. If you actually want to help, support local businesses, donate to real causes, or wild idea. Just be respectful without making it weird. Pro tip though, if you wouldn't do it in a poor neighborhood back home, probably don't do it here. No one needs to see your poverty chic photo album. Public transportation in the Philippines is super affordable, but that doesn't mean it's free. Some tourists think that they can just hop on and ride without paying. Big mistake.
Hey, dude, come here. I don't think they check tickets here. Let's just wing it.
Oh, buddy. You thought you were about to finesse the system. But guess what? The system finessed you, and now you're in a foreign prison clinging to your soap bar for dear life.
Yeah, man, I don't see a ticket machine. Maybe they just let you ride for free?
Nice try. Jeepneys, buses, and trains all have a system. Either you pay the driver, use a ticket machine, or a tap card. If you don't, well, be prepared for a very awkward interaction.
Oh, really? But I'm just a tourist. I didn't know we needed to pay.
Yeah, they've heard it all before, and that excuse is older than your grandma's undies. And yeah, it's not gonna work. Always check how to pay before you hop on. It's cheap, easy, and saves you from an embarrassing fine or an awkward stare down from the driver and his, 5 children. The Philippines is full of amazing people and vibrant culture. But remember, locals aren't here just to be part of your travel photo album.
Oh my gosh, look at these cute little market people. So authentic. Let me get a selfie with this random fruit seller over here.
For sure, it's awesome to capture your experiences, but instead of taking random pictures of people, why not engage with them first?
Ah, adorable. Look at her. She's lived such a simple life. So pure.
Brother, she's just trying to enjoy her afternoon, not be the cover model for your soul searching in the Philippines Instagram post.
Oh, this is perfect. They look so happy. This is gonna get so many likes on Instagram. Yay!
Locals are not props for your travel aesthetic. If you wouldn't walk up to a stranger back home and take their picture, don't do it here either. Pro tip though, if you want a photo, just ask. Filipinos are super nice. And honestly, if you wouldn't want a random tourist photographing you in your pajamas back at home in Walmart, they probably won't want you doing that here either. A little respect goes a long way, and you might even make a new friend in the process. Filipinos love to joke around. It's part of their culture. It's part of their personality. But if you're not used to it, you might think people are being a little too direct or even teasing you. Don't worry though. It's honestly it's all in good fun.
Did they just call me a roasted pig?
Yes. Welcome to the Philippines, where jokes are savage, insults are love language, and teasing is often a sign that people like you. If they're joking with you, it means you're part of the group.
You got fat, huh? What happened? Too much fries? Did Grandma just call me fat?
Yep, and guess what? It's really not that deep. Filipinos don't do sugarcoating, they do roasting. If they joke with you, it means they like you. But hey, if you're the type to write a Karen level Yelp review because someone made a joke about your sunburn, maybe just stick to the resort. Pro tip though, if the joke is funnier than it is offensive, just laugh. You'll survive. Filipino humor is about connection, so relax and just enjoy the good vibes. The Philippines runs on Filipino time, which means things might not always start exactly on schedule. But don't stress, it's all part of the Filipino experience.
They said we'd start at 10 a.m. and it's 10:10. That's it. I want a refund right now. Where's your manager? Let me talk to your manager.
Oh no, 10 whole minutes late? Somebody call the president. This is a national crisis. Relax, guys. In the Philippines, time is a little more flexible. People focus more on the moment than the minute.
Yeah, this would never happen in Germany.
Yeah, well, this isn't Germany, Brad. This is the Philippines, where being on time is more of a suggestion than a requirement.
Halaka pakit nagamandali. Relax lang.
See, Annie gets it. Why stress when you could be just chilling? So yeah, when the Philippines do as the Filipinos do, go with the flow. The tour will start, the boat will leave, the fun will happen. I promise.
Great. Well, yeah, anyways, back in my country, we don't really do that. One time I was in Spain and
Wow. Tell us more about how you are the most interesting person in the world, why don't you?
why is everyone talking at the same time? And why is no one asking me about my gap year in Bali?
But you just stepped into the Filipino Talk Olympics. Here, conversation is a full context sport, and chismis is life. Filipinos love to talk, but about their own lives, their own families, and of course, their neighbor's latest scandal. So, pro tip, stop waiting for your turn to talk. Just listen, jump in when it's your time, and most importantly, if Andy asks you about your love life and you want to get a laugh, just tell her you've been waiting for her, drop to one knee, and propose to her on the spot. She'll absolutely love it.